Welcome to Weekday Walkthrough, brought to you by Edward Jones. I'm your host, Denise Schroff, here with Ryan McGee from ESPN, the magazine, asking questions submitted by our fans. They want to know about a couple of big games this weekend, Ryan. Let's start with Mississippi State and Georgia. Bulldogs of Mississippi State looking like a potential dark horse in the SEC West. Georgia, the favorite right now in the SEC East?
Yeah, and but aren't we all? I mean, the SEC East is the spaghetti pile of college football. It always looks like that obelisk at Navy where they try to climb up the thing when it's greased and get the hat off the top. No one wants to win that division. It's amazing to me that Mississippi State and Georgia, two charter members of the SEC from 1932, this will only be the 24th time they've played. That's amazing to me. And that means, most importantly, Nick Fitzgerald and all that aside, this will be one of the very few times when Bully the Bulldog and Uga the Bulldog will be in the same building at the same time. That is a headline that is worth writing.
Yeah, after party at the dog park. Oklahoma State and TCU. So far, Ryan, what's your impression of Mike Gundy's team?
Well, we don't know. You know, the numbers are off the chart. We knew they would be. It's the best receiving core in the nation. Mason Rudolph, to me, at some point will get on everyone's Heisman radar. He's kind of drifting outside of that first group right now. That starts now. You know, every other team in your playoff conversation has made their statement already. Oklahoma State has not. Now that starts. I think the Big 12 regular season has the potential to be nuts. And we've all operated on this assumption that we'll have Bedlam twice, and that will determine their representative in the playoff. Well, for that to happen, Oklahoma State needs to play like we think they can, and it starts this weekend against an always tough TCU team.
Listen, I know we're only in week 3 going on week 4, but with the success early of Oklahoma State, and TCU, what chance is there the Big 12 potentially having 2 teams in the college football playoff?
To go from having no teams to suddenly having 2, I don't know. But
progression toward the mean.
Yeah, well, it just depends on if we have Bedlam 1 and Bedlam 2 in the middle of the season, at the end of the season, there's a chance. There's always a chance. And if the numbers are what they are and you have 2 quarterbacks who could both be in New York for the Heisman finalist ceremony, to me, there's a chance. Absolutely.
All right, that's Ryan McGee from ESPN, the magazine. Be sure to tune in next week. We'll ask another college football coach or insider your questions. And don't forget to submit your questions using the hashtag #WeekdayWalkthrough, presented by Edward Jones.